Hey, so we're at the property here. Laura and I came in on the lower corner, the south side of the property. It's really beautiful. There's some nice views. This is the edge of the property here. It would be the east edge. There's a gully here, what would look like maybe it would be a seasonal creek, but I don't think so. Maybe just a gully. But some good area. Now, off of the road, it looks like there was a road before the property starts. So I don't know if you can get some sort of an easement to come into the property from down below. But this lot here, like I said, the views are just so nice, just all the way around. It's some really beautiful property. So okay, so going over to here, that kind of goes up over a bluff and then the property continues on that way. One of the nice things is the power line that goes over into the property right here. Not a lot of traffic on the road, I'll tell you. That's the first vehicle that passed by since we were here. Okay, so you can see the property line, or sorry, the power comes across to the property from there. There's a little outbuilding over there, but the property comes, or sorry, the power line comes across the property through here, and then from here on is some distance to the road. So basically everywhere where there's a power pole, there can be a transformer on that pole, and then the power go down and underground to service a home. So let me just take you over. I wanted to show you where the road is. There's a bit of a drop off. So you'd have to cut in a bit of a switchback or an angle approach off of the road into the property. All right, so I'm just going to go down so you can kind of see some of the terrain. Now, there's a property stake right there. It's like maybe a ribbon for a pin right there. Okay, so you can see how this is all the west side of the property, and there's just a bank, and then once you're on top of the bank, it kind of levels out. So I'm going to go over this way a bit, and then I'm going to cut back up into the property. This is just all bare land over here. Oh, there you are. Hi, honey. There's some homesteads we saw on the way down through. Maybe a half a dozen or so down the whole road. Not a whole heck of a lot. Okay, let me go up into the property. Okay, I'm coming up, babe. That's the plan anyway. Right here. No, I'm good. Thank you. Okay, there's the Laura. Oh, you can see it? Oh yeah, that's that one. Oh, okay. So yeah, the homes would be on the upper side. I don't know.
I think it would be great for one drive all the way back to the mall, and then you can each go out your own and down.
Oh, that's a
One spot. That's what I think.
that's a great idea. Out of breath. Laura said that you could cut a road on the back, the top edge of the property, and come down in to each home. It's more heavily wooded over there. Yeah. So you got a bunch of deer, of course, but you got that signs of elk. This is a bit of a game trail. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but where I said the trees start, that's only like, we've only covered about half of the property. So we're going to go into the trees a ways and see what it looks like in here. Okay, so here's a little spotting of, I don't know if they're probably aspen, not white birch. I don't think they're white birch, but you can see the game trail that comes all up and through here, and then back down this way. But we're about halfway in the property. Yeah, go ahead, wave, honey.
Yeah, it comes up to here.
Yeah, Laura's up there, the fence is up there, and you can see there's a bit of a, it's not really buildable here. You might be by what would be considered a seasonal water source, seasonal creek, type B. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's really any water that runs through this. There's no evidence of that, but definitely a nice gully. Okay, so there's another clearing up beyond this we're gonna go to, and then show that, the view from it, and then go back down to the road.
Came across.
Okay, so we came through the trees. I'll just bring you back over there a ways, over to where the fence is. You saw us walking through, and here's that gully over here where the aspen trees are. I don't know if you can see them through, but then back where that tree with the red paint is, the fencing is back there. So if you come through the woods here, this is where the clearing opens up. Oh, here's a UPS truck. Special delivery. All right, so this is a great vantage point. Where you see the trees there and the clearing on the other side of it, that's the edge of the property. So And then the road right there. So it's a really nice shelf for a home. You could bring the home up into the land a bit here. Just tremendous views. Again, there's those aspen trees right there.
Even that right there would be a nice spot for a house.
Yeah, for sure. You could put a little
This area and two on the other.
something up here if you wanted, but I mean, you could break this back half, put a line across this way and do a front half and a back half, you know, access from the back road. The front one could be access from the front road.
Beautiful.
Okay, that's it. We're going to walk down to the road, and I'll take one more video when we come out in that front corner from the road coming back. Okay, Laura said she's over by the road, and she said there's a driveway up there, but I just wanted to show you before I get out to the road. On the north end of the property, there's a cedar tree, and it looks like a waterbed runs through here, probably spring runoff. And there's an old car here. It looks like somebody dumped some of the scrap metal. There's an old burn barrel and an old, very old car. So just wanted to show you that. I will, okay, I'll turn the video back on when I get out to the road. Okay, so that was where the water came through, top edge of the property. And again, you can see,
You can drive right up on it from off the road.
yeah, you can come in off of a road up into it there, and then the bank all the way here. So, and then this is what is on the other side, just open field. Okay, the rest of this video will probably be kind of boring, so oh wait, I'm gonna hang on just 1 second here. Like I said, there's a bank there that kind of drops off here, and it looks like there's not as much of a bank, so you could use this as an approach too. So that's it. Okay, so we just had one of the neighbors on the south end just checking to see who we were. Looked like a military dude with his wife, and he hunts on the west side of the land here. So he said, I just wanted to make sure there's no hunters or poachers out here. We keep a good eye on the land and everybody's property. So really nice guy, but yeah, they look out for everybody. And
Farm fresh eggs if you guys want some.
oh, I guess he said they do farm fresh eggs if you guys want some. So, but I wanted to show you, this is where the power line comes in to the property. So like it kind of comes over, like it's on the other side of the road up until this point, and then it comes into the property. So I hopefully when I edit this video, I am now putting a screenshot of what it looks like on the Onyx Hunt map where we are. But yeah, right at this turn it comes into the property. And yeah, the property is lower over here, a number of places where you can put an approach coming back in and around. So okay, going over the hill and around the bend to the south side. Okay, just a little ways up the road, right about there it is a survey stake. And just beyond, a little farther to the south, there's an approach, and that's like a road that comes in to the south side of the property. So I don't know if you can get a right of way or something to access that. You don't need that, but that might be a nice option. So okay, we're leaving. We might show some video of the road going out here. So Okay, now this is the property just to the north of this one. They're building a new home up there. Nice new home. And this is a little home over there, nice little cabin. It was a gravel road from the time you got off of Highway 95 all the way back. Sanders Road was gravel. It was wider and bigger than this road, but and the neighbor that we talked to too, he said that they just regraded everything last spring, and of course they'll probably do it again this upcoming spring. New home in there. Thank you, honey. And this is the end of Hangman Creek Road. South Fork Hangman Creek Road. And then there's a bunch of the mailboxes are right here. Can you put your head back, babe? Mailboxes. Okay, you're good. And then yeah, this is the wider road. This is Sanders Road. And I'm just gonna keep the video on. Oh, there's a steeple or something. Really cool building over there. I think I missed it, but that looks like a bunch of trees. Planting a bunch of starter trees over there. Lots of open country. And then there's the Sanders store. We're gonna come up to kind of a cool old building. It's not a store anymore, not a functional store, but it's a cool building. So we're going about 40 miles an hour. On the map, it showed it was a little less than an hour. We were in the center of Coeur d'Alene to get here. Oh yeah, here's the dump. There's just a couple of dumpsters they have right there. That's where you take your garbage. It's about halfway between the property and Highway 95. This is the community church. It looks like it's active. If you guys want to go to church here or do different community events, Sanders Community Church. And there's a little bit of a campground there. There was a sign, I think it's right here, Camp Sanders, camps, retreats, weddings. vendor store. Okay, so Will and Laura signing off. Thanks for watching.